So how do we set the goals?
Okay, well, I can tell you what worked for me. So when I was in medical school, I thought I wanted to be a doctor. And I thought, this is great, going to med school, et cetera, et cetera. But then I started meeting doctors in the hospitals and stuff. And I was always interested in asking doctors who were a few years ahead of me. I was always interested in getting a sense of, do they actually enjoy being doctors? Do they enjoy their jobs? Because this was the thing I'd worked so hard to get into. And so I would ask them a simple question around like, hey, if you won the lottery, would you still continue doing medicine? And about half the people would say that they would leave immediately. One guy even said he'd leave in the middle of the operation. And the other half of the people would say that they would still do medicine, but they would go part-time, maybe like 3 days a week. And I would ask them, okay, what's stopping you from going part-time? And the answer was always about money. It's like they didn't have enough money. Well, medicine in the UK and the NHS doesn't pay that much. They had mortgages, et cetera, et cetera. And so they had to work 6 days a week as doctors because they didn't have enough money to be able to cut down to 3 days a week. And so pretty much from the age of 18, after I started asking this question and read a book called The 4-Hour Workweek, which is really good, I realized that I wanted to set myself a goal of about £3,000 a month in passive income. I thought, man, if I could make 3K a month from a side hustle or whatever, it gives me the option to go part-time in my day job as a doctor. And so that was the goal in that sense. And the reason wasn't for the 3K a month in particular. I didn't really care about the money. I cared about the freedom that the money would provide me. And since having this realization and working towards it and now getting, way beyond the point where I was now able to quit the job and kind of do what I love,